it's like he has little life hacks in there. And chapter 10 is telling you the ultimate life hack to know how to get paid for the rest of your life. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Brianna, and today is going to be a book review. The book that I'm reviewing is called Black Serviceman to Black Veteran, and it's by Jay Bavilar. Please excuse me if I'm not saying your name right. Now, I will say that I don't have anything to do with the military. I do have family members that are or were in the military or are in the military. I had no idea of anything really having to do with the military. I know that there are different branches, and that's pretty much it. But I will say that after I read this book, I gained a lot of knowledge about the whole process of at least how the Navy works, because the author of this book was in the Navy. So what I will be doing is I will give a brief summary of the book. Then I will be telling about my thoughts and my feelings of the book overall. And then I will give a favorite quote from the book. So starting off with the full overall summary of this book, it was not what I expected. So when I think of a military book or a book that focuses on the military, I don't get excited. It doesn't seem appealing to me. But I will tell you that I read this book within basically a night. It's really short and sweet and very simple. This book is centered around the author, who is Jay, and it's basically him giving a breakdown of his experience in the military, more specifically the Navy, and basically telling the whole process, literally step by step, the whole process. And at the same time, he's giving you advice and he's giving you key tips that will set you up for success during your, I should know this. I read the book. He breaks everything down from beginning to end from his perspective as a Black man, okay? This is specifically targeted towards Black people who are thinking about or are in or are about to exit the military. And although he gives his perspective from the Navy, I'm pretty sure it's basically the same process for the Army, the Air Force, pretty much. So the book focuses on the life of the author as he went through his process of being in the military and exiting the military. So at the same time of him breaking down the whole process and telling his story, he is also giving you some key tips that will set you up for success throughout the whole process, and some exclusive things that I would have not known that even people in the military might not know. How I would describe this book is basically like having a big brother tell you, like, step by step what you need to do to have little to no mistakes during your process. It's very simple to read. It's very common sense. It's very plain and simple terms. Even if you don't have anything to do with the military or you're not thinking about going or any of that, it's still a great book to give as a gift for anybody who's going into the military, because I would say that every Black person who is going into the military needs to read this book. This should be like a prerequisite because it's like an ultimate guide, basically, on how to handle certain situations that you wouldn't expect to come up, or certain things that we are not taught as Black people in general. Well, now that I said that, I will go into what I think about the book overall. As I just said, this is a book that anybody especially that is Black going into the military needs to read. It's very important. Some of the things that he said, I was like, oh wow, like I wouldn't even have thought about that, and I didn't know the process at all. So especially if you're going into it, recruiters will tell you all of the positives, all of the good reasons why you need to go into the military. They'll try to relate to you. Like he told that process in the book as well. But they won't tell you everything. Like they won't tell you the raw and the real, which you need to know, because that's important. Like, you're about to, give these people time and years of your life. He kept it interesting because he didn't just go through like, so yeah, then one day I was packing my stuff. Then one day I was thinking about it again. Then like, it's not like that. He breaks down, he like highlights the most important things that happen during the process. Another thing that I appreciated about this book is that it has one major theme throughout the whole book. The major theme is to shift your mindset. Focus on shifting your mindset from being a consumer to being an investor. He puts so much emphasis on saving your money and investing it. It's crazy. But he does it on purpose. That's the point of the book, is to show you where to not spend your money, where not to go wrong, because so many people, as he said, who are or were in the military, they end up broke and they end up not knowing what they want to do. They end up not knowing what to do because now they're in a situation with debt, with no savings, with no plans and things like that. So I really like that it encourages you to save, if not anything else. So instead of just telling you, oh, you need to invest and save your money, he actually goes so far as to give you specific apps and, resources that you can use to help you do so. So, and he makes a point of saying that he didn't have those things when he was going through it. So it's wonderful that now we have all of this technology and all of these apps to help us. So it's no choice but for you to win. There's no other option. Without giving any spoilers, I will say that chapter 10 is super important because it's like he has little life hacks in there. And chapter 10 is telling you the ultimate life hack to know how to get paid for the rest of your life. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to learn how to get paid for the rest of your life, you need to read, if not anything else, chapter 10 of this book. It's the most important thing because I'm like, oh, wow. I can't tell y'all what it is. I can't tell y'all the secret. Y'all just got to go get the book. But I will tell you that it's very simple and it's something that everybody could possibly benefit from. And last but not least, I will give a quote that stood out to me from this book. That quote is, he was talking about how Black people spend money, how we are taught to just be flossy, and how it's encouraged throughout pop culture and stuff like that, hip hop culture and stuff like that. So he says, I loved songs that carried undertones of financial irresponsibility. So many of us like songs, and we all listen to and love these songs that don't have the most positive messages. It's important to know that that's just a song. So basically what he's saying is that he liked songs that encouraged him to spend his money to go buy those rims or to go get these clothes or to waste it at the strip club. Instead of, having culture that encourages you to save or invest your money, we have all of these negative messages going on. So that is my book review of Black Serviceman to Black Veteran. You can get this book from Amazon. The link is down below in the description box. And I really encourage y'all to, if you don't read it yourself, get it for somebody who is related to the military, because it is very important for us to learn from those who have already been through it. Hands down, I loved this book. And I don't know if I want to do the number ratings because I don't know. I just don't think I want to do that. But I would say that this is an excellent book for the targeted audience. And even for me, it was very interesting to read and to learn about the military and how the process works. So, yeah. For all book review and shout out inquiries, please contact me via email, simplybriannab@gmail.com. It's always down below. And yes, you might be able to see your book featured on the next book review video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see y'all in the next video.